Hi, my name is Alex Os. I'm Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. I spent many years in martial arts, and recently I spent a few days in the Kung Fu camp with my son. For me, it's turned to the story more than sport. It's turned to the story of our relationships with my son and about discipline as well. Today, I want to share with you what we did there and how we spent our time together. If you're not subscribed yet, you should definitely subscribe now to see what's happening in my story, in story of martial arts, in story of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and in the story how you can develop yourself. First day, when we arrived to the camp, first what I recognized when I saw my son, it was attention to learn something new. And he was a bit tired. It was a long trip from one city to other, and he was still ready to learn something new. It was really interesting for me as a father to see the real emotion of my son. I felt good when I saw that he liked what's happening around. It was very important because we had 7 hours of training. We had their good schedule for sleep, for eat, for everything. And 7 hours of training, it was challenging for us. The idea is the camp for adult people, and we became there as equal persons, and he did everything as an adult, and some adult was on the back because of they never did sport before. Some people just to retreat. General, it's Kung Fu retreat. The first day began from warm-up, from morning routine, and it was you have to wake up 5:30, you have to brush your teeth, you have to prepare yourself to morning routine, to morning train. So we ran, we did some exercise for the legs, we squat, we push up, we jump, we did a lot of legs work. Andre was in the training process from the beginning. I was so excited when I saw my son in front of me. He tried to run close to the coach. When coach saw Andre next to him, he was shocked. That's 8 years boy running with whole team without crying, without questions, just doing what he should do. I don't like to be proud, but this is really, I was really proud that now he started to show me what we did at home. Like the whole homework, what we did at home, like squat, push-ups, discipline, we copy in the camp. In the sport camp. My son, he's about sport, he's doing tennis and I teach him at home Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the basic of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, how to defend, how to be confident in his movement, how to talk with adult people, how to talk with his classmates, how to stay true. So the first day he did everything as adult, and after morning routine we had breakfast, and in 30 minutes after breakfast we had the first train, which start from stretching, leg works, some high kicks, some straight kicks, a lot of legs work because it's Kung Fu, and everything it's about base and about stabilized position. Your hips has really important part in your stable position. That's why we did a lot of leg works. Next, we did some Kung Fu basic, some meditations, and after we had a lunch in 12 o'clock. After lunch, we had time to sleep, and it's about 1 or 2 hours. And after we had the next train with Daniel. He is a UFC fighter, and he showed us some striking technique. Next, after this train, we had a break about 20 or 30 minutes, and then again we have a next train with Sasha from Kung Fu, and he showed us some meditations, he showed us some breathing techniques, and he showed us the basic Kung Fu form, which you repeat every time the same movement. And for beginners, it was boring, but when I start to implement the important thing from what we're doing, I recognize that it's all about the base, about stabilize yourself, about self-control, that you have to think about your movement, about how you're standing, how you're breathing, and how it helps to your Kung Fu pose how to develop your Kung Fu pose, how to upgrade your movements and make it more water. It was completely different because it's different stories. Kung Fu, it's more to show. It's not really striking technique. It's more to show. And Kung Fu, it's more about willpower and about inside confidence. If you can stand like this 1 hour, you can do everything. After this, you know that, okay, I could stand 1 hour in one pose, so after this I can do everything. So we have some points that repeating makes us better. Repeating create for us new area to learn something new. The Kung Fu and Jiu-Jitsu have different reason. So people in Jiu-Jitsu, they doing it for defend themselves. Kung Fu, it's more about inside power and how long you can doing your game plan. Jiu-Jitsu, it's more competitional sport. So you compete every time. The beginning, this Jiu-Jitsu start as a martial art which gives you superpower and you can beat everyone in the other gym. Not everything was smooth like usual. I take iPad and he did not said me about this. I came to our room and I saw Andrei was playing in iPad. We talked with him about 10 minutes and after this he threw his iPad in the garbage and we continue our Kung Fu camp without any gadget. I put my phone on a side and we start to spend more time together. We start to talk more together. For this camp, when he had the free time and he was boring, I said him, you can read the book. And for the whole camp, about 7 days, he read the full book of Tom Sawyer. It's about 37 chapters. So imagine, the time just go straight. If you use your time with attention, you can receive a lot of new from the world. Not like Netflix, Instagram, and McDonald's. In one day, we had sparrings with people with different knowledge, but the coach was very gentle and he did not kick us with full power. So yeah, it's important because he is a UFC guy, so they was really different level and they learn us a lot of new things. So we made group of 7 and we start to sparring. So first few days was just preparing to this day of sparring, and it was 3 groups with 3 different coaches, and one by one we go inside the circle and we start to fight with the coach. I was excited again with my son that he was not scared at all. And he enjoyed the process. He tried himself with the standout. So yeah, Andrei was first. He created the tempo of the training process, and the other people was smiling when they saw him. They was thinking about what happening. The small guy in the adult camp of Kung Fu, he's doing the same things, and it was cool to see this. For me, it was the moment when I gave for my son opportunity to take a part in something hard, in some hard things and in some good things. But I was close to him, I was supporting him, I was his father, like I should be. I was not a coach, I was a father who stayed with him, and it's changed our relationships. We became more close to each other. I recommend all people, all parents to spend more time with their kids, because if you will not spend a lot of time, someone will spend time with your kid. It could be your school teacher, his friends, his Roblox friends, or something in this area. So I decide to be the person next to him and provide him good quality of information, good quality of food, good quality of habits, and this is to be a father. And it's so cool that it's all camp was with the mood of sport, of training process, with the new people. We develop our socialized skills. Andrei was the guy who knows all camp. He talked with everyone. He played table tennis, he is singing, he played piano. So it was the moment when he tried to use all his knowledge, what he received from before, and he started to do this, and he started to enjoy the moments. He started more confident. And he received the answer why I have to do this, because it's just make me joyous. It's make me more happy when I doing this and I see the backward from the world. When you see attention of the people who listening how you're playing piano, who looking how you're striking, and I think the hardest moment for him was that it was a lot of eyes, and we gave him really high standard of what he have to do. And in the beginning he was the guy who a bit shy or who should doing something, but he's still the kid, and he also want to be a kid. But my opinion, the more you gave them chance to be adult, the more confident they will be when they became adult. So let's ask Andre what he thought about camp.
I like the most in the Kung Fu camp when we used to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and we used to run. Sometimes I was first, sometimes I was last. I like to have the lessons with Danielle because we learned cool kicks, fly knee and cool kicks. And with the Kung Fu teacher Sasha, he taught us how to train with the sticks. And I train my friends sometimes in school with the sticks. And so...
Yes.
Yeah, nothing was hard.
Self-control.
Self-control was kind of hard because I didn't listen to my dad almost. And the thing I loved the most is where we had the movie night.
Movie night? The last day? Okay. What about the hardest part when we're leaving the camp? It was hard part or no?
It was not hard because I was the only kid and I met some grown-ups, and now all of the teachers are almost my friends. So they want me to come back again. I want to learn more Kung Fu.
More Kung Fu? Okay.
I didn't have an iPad because I threw my iPad away in the bin. Now I have a Cubic Cube, and that is more interesting.
Why you throw your iPad?
Because I play Minecraft and it's kind of boring now. So I throw it away.
Good choice. But we spend it a lot of time together.
500 francs now, and I can buy me a new iPad.
500 francs? Where?
I had it in my bank from last year. In my bank. The mini bank
account, okay.
I still have it, and I could buy myself a new iPad.
But you said it's boring.
But I would buy not an iPad, a laptop. That would be like
okay, talk, but not over talk.
It's when I learn how to play with the sticks, like to do the mopping stuff.
I was very proud of him when it was one exercise and you need to stand and other guy kick your core muscle with the stick. And he was scared in the beginning. And after how I did this, I said to him, Andre, maybe you will try. He said, no, I don't like. And in 5 minutes, he made decision to go and try the same exercise. Yeah, and he did this well.
Yeah, and my dad is kind of like a Godzilla because when they hit him with the stick on his belly, the stick broke. His belly's too hard. Yeah, he's like a muscly boy. When we used to sleep in the sleeping bags, it was too hot, so when I was cold in the room, I used to just dive in the sleeping bag and just try to sleep, and it was hot. Yes, and at the first night, I couldn't sleep for 10 minutes because my dad had some things that clean your mouth automatically, and it shined blue, so he kept on shining it on me, and I couldn't sleep.
Would you like to say something else? What about the sauna and the mountain lake?
Oh, yeah.
Mountain river.
There was a guy who brought this sauna. It's like a tent, and then he put like some wood in it, like a little campfire, and then then there was a really cold river, and so we used to swim in it for the last day, and we came in the sauna to be warm. Yeah, and then we had the movie night. It was in the lake, and me and my dad's friend, he met one friend, and he went to the mountains, and he showed us the river, the fountain where the river came.
Waterfall.
Yeah, he showed us a big waterfall. And like if you look at one point, it will look so cool. Finished.
In one day, some guys bring sauna. It was a tent with a place for the wood inside. It was about 80 or 90 degree inside. And first day I asked Andre to go with me, and next we can try to jump in the mountain river, but he was scared. And first day he passed. I was not pushing him, but the next day we had hiking to this waterfall from where the river comes. And when he saw this waterfall, when he saw the temperature of the water, the real coolest of the water, when he saw how waterfall drops, we sitting there about 20 minutes and just watching what nature doing in our world. It was fun to share this moment with my son, because I think this moment is our life, and I will remember this moment for all my life. And then, when he checked everything, when he know that, okay, nothing danger, so I can try. It's nothing scary. Everyone tried. Nobody is sick. Everyone is happy. So I can try. And next day after sauna, he asked me, okay, Papa, let's do it together. I'm ready to do it together. And after sauna, we jump in the lake. He was shouting. He was screaming. And but after in 2 minutes, he was happy that he did this. He faced the hard things and he solved the hard things, and he became happy. I'm really happy to share this moment with my son, and now I have one adult son. Maybe in few years I will take my second son. I think that it's good retreat, it's good camping, it's good chill together in a sport way, because usually people doing some spa, some yoga retreat, some stretching, but there it was hard things, good things all together, and it was only 7 days. But some people spend there 1 month. I fully recommend to spend more time with your kids, to listen to your kids, not pushing them hard stuff. Just listen them and give them chance to decide by their own side. My name is Alex Os. Thank you for listening me. Subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up.
And me?
And my son Andre.
Yes.
Os.
If you want to learn Jiu-Jitsu, please sign up for our channel, like and subscribe, and click the bell. And you can have lessons with my dad, because he already almost opened a Jiu-Jitsu club. Thank you. Bye-bye.